Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right, these things. Okay, so I actually have to go back and do some shit real quick. 'Cause I need a different partner. Oops, a little too far. I think it was the right. Yes, okay. And then down. So before we fight scary B-boy, we need a few tools. And back, yes, back to the mansion. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I need you. I need you for this very important mission. We come once again. Christy seems the same as usual, but... Hey, Christy, you don't feel odd at all? In what way? Are you feeling okay? Yes, I feel perfectly normal. We need to hurry, you know. Right. Doesn't seem like she's changed at all. I don't understand what's going on, but if she's fine, that's great news. Yeah. Considering what she was here for. Okay. So, in the interest of getting the best possible end, I did a bit of research. And there's actually a thing that's crucial to that right over here. At the end of the path of meetings, this might be the area past the meeting place mentioned in the notes. Push through the undergrowth and find a beast trail leading to the east. A hidden trail? Why would something like that be? We better be careful. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm sorry. Then, it's a mannequin. The ghost of a man stands blocking our way, silently staring. The figure is glaring harshly at me, but only me. Well then, let's ask the partner to do something about it. Me? I can't do that. But when she faces the figure and offers up a prayer... Oh, it works. Figure vanishes. Oh, thank goodness. I guess the ghost was glad to see a woman. Looks like my prayer got through to them. Prayers come in handy sometimes, huh? Let's keep going. Alright, let's do that. Oh, I'm in the next area, I guess. It's a beehive. Doesn't look like it's being used anymore. There aren't any bees anywhere. Thank God. Carefully open it up. Inside is a folded scrap of paper and something that looks like incense. Got suicide note, mosquito repelling incense. Incense. Jesus. It's a withered plant. Looks like the flower was blooming. The leaves are distinctly pointed. Pick up the plant and inspect it, but nothing seems out of the ordinary about it. The root is still firmly lodged into the soil. Pulling on it does nothing. Alright, well in that case, we'll use a sharp object. Its edge is sharp and dangerous to touch. Take out the broken crowbar and thrust it in the dirt by the plant's base. The dirt is softer than I expected. The pointed end easily breaks it up. Finally I get to the root. It kind of looks like a small carrot. Got plant root. Huh? What are you gonna do with that? I really don't know, but apparently it's crucial, so I'm gonna take it, put it in my pocket. And that is that. Back we go. And now we need to go to the location that I was at previously. Let's see, take a right. Hey, Kiwi. Y'all spooked? Well, it's just begun, my friend. How you doing today? Okay, this should be right there. So think of growing straight ahead. Let's get on in there. Press through the thick undergrowth and enter a clearing. Just ahead. I'm glad you're feeling spooked. I can feel someone staring at me from the bushes. Well, get that partner in there. Make them do the work. Please try it. What, me? I'm decent, aside from the fact that I really can't do mornings. I really can't, because then I just end up sleeping through the rest of the day. Faces the figure and offers a prayer. So I just have to force myself to stay awake. Wake up later. Figure vanishes. It disappeared? Seems her desperate prayer worked. Thank goodness. It didn't possess me. Good job. Not dying and all. Let's keep going. Yeah, mornings suck for a variety of reasons. Also, to catch you up real quick, this is essentially like a forest of death. Logan Paul, haha. But there's some dude who's killing people and drilling their bodies and using them as beehives. And we're trying to take on the guy who's doing that. But we're looking for supplies. But yes, mornings are evil. Mornings suck. I hate mornings. I can't stand them. All the years I've been alive on this earth, they're my mortal enemy. Jesus statues damaged from being exposed to the elements for so long. Isn't there... oh yeah, just the door, I guess. Alright. Use the cottage key to open the door. I forgot I had that item, but I do. An overly sweet smell permeates the inside of the cottage. It's probably another person. Pretty sure it's honey, huh? My eyes fall on a white object that was carelessly left lying around. That can't be. That's right, beehive people, you're about to see one, I bet. Don't tell me. You're thinking about opening that? I have to check it out. We don't have much time left. Big burlap sack is slung against the wall. It is incredibly lumpy, making it easy to determine it is holding something. Just then, something inside the bag moves. Keeps squirming intermittently. Why? Why is it moving? Cold sweat breaks out of my forehead. I hesitantly reach for the mouth of the bag. Holding my breath, I slowly open it. A sickeningly sweet smell hits us. Yeah, there it is. Eesh. It's a corpse currently becoming a beehive. It's completely unrecognizable at this point, but I intuitively know who it is. Misao Kimura, who was sitting on the bench with Shimi. Okay, so Shimio is the dude doing all this, and this Misao guy is someone we stopped from committing suicide previously, that we met in the forest, and he died anyways, sadly. That can't be a beehive? Oh yeah. Honeybees are burrowing into the holes all over his body, diligently making their hive. The faint noise we'd heard coming from the bag must have been the buzzing of bees. This is beyond insane. It has to be the work of Shimio. Once it's complete, another object to art will be added to that repulsive bee farm. Just then, I noticed some objects stuffed in next to the corpse. The mismatched items seem almost like burial accessories for the dearly departed. Got tennis ball, large bottle of night-night, night-night times 3. Sweet, dude. Daze the swarm, then you'll be safe. Daze the swarm. Can I do that with what I've found so far? Perhaps. We return Misao's corpse to the bag. I'd like to give him a proper burial, but there's no time for that right now. Hey, can I say something? Chrissy's expression is grave. Oh yeah, we stopped her from killing herself too, ironically. Her face is flushed with shame. I know full well that it's far too late to be saying this, but I can't stand it. I can't take any more of this. If we run into this monster, no way will I be able to do anything. I'm not kidding. Whatever I said on TV, it's totally meaningless here in this forest. Sorry, but I can't help you anymore. I know this is out of the blue, but I thought it was now or never. I really am sorry, but I just can't do this. Christy stumbles over multiple apologies. No, there's nothing to apologize for. It's normal in situations like this. Any regular person would react the same. Hell, everyone would want to run as far away as they could. Yeah, no kidding. But a confession carries a dangerous consequence of its own. If at some point I end up fighting the spirit like I did at H Elementary, could she handle being my partner? No! That's why she said she can't help. New info's added. Reunion with Kimura. Alright, what else can we find? Inside the container's corroded. I don't think I can use it. Wait a minute. Corroded. I don't... They forgot to capitalize an I. Oh dear, oh dear. All the bottles look cracked or damaged. I don't think I can use them. But this... Ugly lady is written in faded marker. Must be someone's idea of a prank. Open up the container. Inside is something that looks like a dried tree root. Dried roots. There's a scrap of paper stuck to the tree root with wine. Everyone's gone. I'm all alone now. I want to see everyone. But my head is so foggy, I can't remember how. I think the last thing I need to do is combine those two, but... Okay. The light bulb is blackened inside. It'd probably be dangerous to turn on. That's an old notebook. Family won't die if they're dreaming. If the betrayer comes, wake them up and hit them. Do it until they calm down. Be careful, everyone. When they wake up, family is only human. Yo, yo, be your girl. What up, PK? They're gonna see Beehive people any minute now. Just about to open the bag, my phone fucking dies. Ah, that's a shame. I'm sorry, Kiwi. Whoopsie. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, yeet ad. Get that ad out of there. Okay, can I take this? Ah, fuck's sake. I want to read it so many times. That looks like some useful information. Should I rip it out? Rip it on out of there. Hey, Cinema. What's up, Deuced? What's up, Shy? Honeybee Family Notes. Okay, to recap. Oh, yeah, he is a mod now. That's true. But, okay, to recap, well, actually, let me examine this stuff real quick. Several bug-eaten novels. They're unreadable. Don't even worry about it. Nothing inside the small box, but the outside is covered in something that's horribly sticky. Someone's been jacking off in here. Alright, moving right along. Oh, God. Why? Anyways, Axel said, what? What are you talking about? But anyways, I gotta get rid of Christy here. So, among some of the research that I did was I found out that certain partners will just end up fucking you if you keep them with you the entire time, or you can't do everything with the same partner. Is it... Did I go... Yes, okay, that's the right way. He's the ultimate mod. Oh, is that a bad word? It's okay, I won't say anything if you won't. But I needed Christy to get past the spirits that blocked me previously, including getting to a region just... you go straight ahead from where you start. And that gets you to the first spirit area. And we gotta pick Sho, because Sho's cool. And the forest. So you get that, you dig up a tree root, and then you go to the other spirit zone and get that supplies. Twitch is being dumb. God, Twitch. Be kind. Let no bad happen. But now that we got that stuff... Actually, let me do a little quick save real quick. Because that was some important stuff. Very good. Alright, so we got a bunch of night-night. We got a tennis ball, night-night, which is for the bees. So, facing that way, so... No, wait. So I have to go to the right. And then keep going up. It's been a bit. Yeah, Robbie followed me. He did that a couple streams back. Aha! Okay. Buzzing of bees fills the area. Looks like there's another giant beehive here. Probably wouldn't be wise to keep going without doing something about them first. No shit, dude. Take out the sprayer and hold it in one hand. I should be able to use it to spray drugs. Well, let's do that. What do you say, huh? Okay, so do I do these individually then? Because I have the big ass one, don't I? Yeah, a large bottle. But I do also have, well, no, let's see, I have two things. Take a large bottle and attach it to the sprayer. But the bottle's too big, it won't fit. Guess large bottles can't be used. Oh well. Ah, there it is, okay. So, wait, so I have 5? Oh. Well shit, yeah, you just use them. Use them all. Take care, flame, spray the droog. Bees' movements get slower. Eventually the hive falls completely silent. Used up 1 bottle. Alright, next. Also, how are you guys doing, PK and Dusty? How you guys doing today? Hopefully better than my day. I'm sleepy and I have to stay awake. Me and Kiwi were talking about that mornings are awful. I hate mornings, they suck. Because I keep falling back asleep and I don't want to. And one last hive, and that should do us. Bees get slower, and the hive falls silent. Sounds every hive, we can pass through. They're not dead, they're sleeping. That's the whole reason why we use that stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. The fuck was that? Excuse me. It's horrifying. Let's be owl. Ugh. We don't have to be owls, but I don't think that was an owl that just made that noise. What the fuck is making all this noise? Jesus Christ. The buzz of bees. Drugs should easily be able to reach it. Actually, wait, I'm too close. We shouldn't breathe in this stuff. Yeah. If I don't do something about the bees, we won't be able to get through here. Alright, I've still got 2 of these. Take it out and put it in the sprayer. Take your flame and spray the drug. Good. Big stink. Bees' movements get slower. Eventually the hive falls silent. Okay. So what are you hiding, huh? An indescribably horrible smell is coming from the thick liquid dripping from the holes. Nothing else really stands out. Okay, do I still have, do I have a bottle? I don't think so. Let's see. A bottle of honey. No. Unless I can use the same bottle that I was using. Take out the stinky... Yeah, okay, I guess not. That may have been if I had missed it somewhere else. Yes, those are beehives. Oh, hey, Danny. How's it going, man? Yeah, this was part of a cult that was in the mountains previously. They all committed mass suicide, and they were very enthusiastic about this method of offing themselves. Deuce and I is good. Well, I am. Deuce is grumper because of his Wi-Fi. Oh, it's acting up today in general, huh? I'm sorry. Okay, so, never mind. And this is also the last room, I think, before something happens. No, I know you were here. I don't remember if you saw that one bit though with the hives. It did say in the notes, but I just wanted to recap. Alright, so we're gonna use, I guess, the last of this. Take aim, get rid of that shit. And what's in the box, baby? There's a bottle of drugs hidden inside the beehive. Good morning times 2. Uh-oh. Marcus died a deep crimson. A few minutes left until death closes in. Here we go. Sunrise. Time for that final battle. Mark scorches me again. Looks like we're out of time. Embrace myself and glance over at Show. Show, I'm counting on you. Haha. Sorry, this is gonna hurt. What the? Slap shows. Oh, that's me slapping him. Ow! Old man, you little. That clear your head a little? He's coming. We have to go. We'll do everything we can, but you have to do as I say. Yeah, okay. Stay with me. Oh, hey, I got a trophy. I don't care. I has the good battle plan. Stinky fluid tennis ball, stinky fluid hard ball. Morning family item, metal bat, morning family, bats. Honey in the grass roots. Thank you. It's buffering quite a bit. Phone's getting hot. That's okay, man. It's nice of you to stop by. Proceed to lead Cho into the darkness. Drifting on the wind from somewhere is the meltingly sweet fragrance of honey. New info is added to the spirit file facing Shimio, but we can't read it now because he's right here. Whoa. Okay. What the? Oh, that's a problem. Oh, it's a bigger problem. Something flies at us in the dark. Oh, dude. Sharp pain pierces the arm I used to cover my face. I think I got stung by a bee. That's the least of your problems right now, pal. Bees swarm around Shimio as he draws closer. I won't survive being attacked again. Okay. Stinky liquid. Wait, family item 2 both times. Started uncontrollably sneezing. Oh man. Family item 2. Wait, so... That's good morning, I guess. I'm assuming. But anyways, so stinky liquid, and I assume it doesn't matter with the order, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So pour the liquid over the tennis ball and throw it. Shimio incites the bees. The bee cloud rushes at the ball. They must be reacting to the smell of the liquid on it. The bees swarm the ball. They look like a dense black cloud. Okay. We'll do it again. Stinky liquid and a baseball. Pour it over the baseball and throw it. Shimio incites the bees. Bee cloud rushes at the ball again. I guess the second ball was effective too. Oh god, that's an ugly face. Ugh, fucking shit, dude. Okay, we need now good morning and a baseball bat. Fuck him up. Spray Shimio with the drug and hit him with the baseball bat. Shimio's wounded. A cut opens up on his giant body and a bittersweet smelling liquid pours out. Ow, I'm not a traitor. Shimio bends over backward moaning. Liquid sprays from the holes in his body. Shimio falters. Ugh, get back. So handsome. If you guys say so. Maybe it's just a me thing. Wait, so yeah, good morning. Okay, and then baseball bat. Get the fuck out of my face. Get back. She'll rise in pain, his body jiggling. Oh, how it jiggles. No, I don't want to wake up. Shimio hollers in pain as he gets hit, but it doesn't seem to be enough to beat him. Shimio's weakened. And for the final blow. He's clearly weak. Now's the time to finish him off. We need the honey. Bottle of honey. And the grass roots. Not the dried roots. Is it the dried root? No, plant root. I think it's the plant root. Dried root was the thing I got after the fact. Okay, pour honey on the plant root and throw in Shimio's mouth. He initially tries to expel it, but seems to realize something and gulps it down quickly. He happily stuffs his cheeks with the honey-coated root. Now I can finally see my family. What? How's that? He collapses flat on the ground, the deadly poison having invaded his whole body. His face is frozen into a peaceful smile like a kid who's just eaten a delicious meal. The bees continue to hover around the still Shimio. Well, hey, alright. It all worked out. I don't sense Shimio anymore. Ha, serves you right. Show's back to normal. His mark appears to have vanished. Mine is still there. Of course. Still branded red on my arm. And Shimio wasn't the one who gave it to me. But I kind of figured that'd be the case. From what I can tell, when mark bearers confront the spirit that cursed them, they suffer extreme memory loss. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. You haven't experienced that yet. That's why Sho is acting strangely. I myself didn't have any problems, so Shimio wasn't the right spirit. The lamp just fell from the ceiling. What? Like the ceiling fan? Or like just the actual light from the ceiling? Or like I have a lamp on top of a bookshelf. Is something more like that? Something's lying on the path. It's a small notebook. The cover's wet, the light of the flashlight making it glitter. Almost got hit on the fucking head. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Jeez, man. Cover's wet, the light of the flashlight making it glitter. It could be honey. Did this belong to Shimio? Where did he hide this? Okay, now I really don't feel like touching it. Damn, that's gross. All yours, old man. Seems Sho has absolutely no intention of picking it up. Thanks, kid. I give up and bend down to grab it. Flipping through the pages, it appears to be a diary. The dark will make it tough to read. Let's take a look when we get back. I want to beat a retreat out of here ASAP. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of Death Forest, please. I'll send a pick and pick to chat. Alright, wait, I wanna check this out real quick. As soon as you put it up there, I'll see it. Carefully retrace our steps back to the entrance so we don't get lost. But we see the sights along the way. Oh. Without warning, the light dies. Oh, good. Hey, what are you trying to pull? Don't mess with me like this. It's not me. It's this dang flashlight, as usual. This slam, no idea I didn't get damaged in any way. Huh. I don't know. Oh. I guess that's kind of like the one we got in our kitchen, but that one is glass, so if that one fell, it would actually shatter. It was the earthquake caused by Shimio. Caused the light to fall. I've had a fear of that happening with my light for years. Well, I don't have to worry about that, thankfully, but I have more of a fear of one of my massively packed bookshelves toppling over instead. So hopefully that's not the case. What's going on? I won't respond. An icy cold shiver runs down my spine. I'm suddenly overwhelmingly afraid, like the dark force is trying to absorb my body. If I could just get the light back on, if we just had it back, I'd feel so much better. Hit the switch repeatedly, silently praying. Please. There you go. Just a malfunction? Dude, put some batteries in your pocket. Please. Might be good, might help you out. So it's just broken then. Damn, I about had a heart attack. Let's get our asses out of here before it does again. Yes, please. Thank you. We're here all the way out and get in the car. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm glad we saved Sho. I like Sho, he's cool. And Mishima had a gun, but, you know, you're finally back. Looks like you were successful too. The mark's gone. Well, mine is at least. My mark is still there? What does this mean? Christy is hysterical, clutching her head. What the... No use racking our brains over it. Come on, let's ask Mary. I would fear that too, but I have mine screwed to the wall and it's pretty secure. Yeah, I don't think mine came with the fasteners or anything. I guess I could always just pick one up, but it's also an apartment wall and I don't want to be putting screws in it, you know? Batteries in my pocket. That's what we need. Welcome back, Lord Yoshiki. It appears that you overcame your fear and cleared away the grudge. It is unfortunate that Shimio was not the one who bestowed your mark. Good news is that at least Lord Sho and Lord Mashida's marks vanished. Question. I get why my mark didn't go, but why hasn't Christie's? I thought she got it from Shimio. The hypothesis is then incorrect. What I mean to say is, another spirit must have given her her mark. I don't want to believe it, but it's true Christie hadn't been in her right mind when we met. It's definitely possible that she hadn't realized she had it already. That's true. Lady Christie received her mark fairly recently. Her memory is currently unaffected. But if she were to come into contact with the spirit that cursed her, her amnesia may accelerate, so please exercise care. Well then what the hell am I supposed to do when I find the guy who cursed me? Her amnesia would get worse. That would explain Sho's strange behavior before we fought Shimio. Hey, Yoshiki. It's been bugging me for a while now, but you kind of stink. I'm pretty sweaty. I did spend a whole day walking all over a mountain. What did you expect? No, it's not that. My nose can't compare to a police dog's, but it's still pretty good. Your sleeves smell weird. Maybe it's honey? Bet it got honey from that notebook. I never did read that honey-covered notebook, did I? It's true. Let's see what's inside. Ooh, the next chapter is my faves. Alright, I'm down. Hey, thanks for those bits, Paul. See, I live in a double wide, so no worries there, luckily. If you get the bad end, you'll find out why something sounds some way. Okay. Call your hamster Mio the Hedgehog. My fox supplier's back. Hey, that's good. Yeah, me and Paul were talking about if I did get a hamster, we would do a stream or something later on, and like we have like people who donate the most bits can decide on the name for it. But I haven't done that yet, so I'm gonna have to hold off on that for now. Take it out of my bag and open the sticky pages. I still want to do the ham cam. If I do creative streams, just have a camera view and the hamster roaming around. Inside it talks about Honeybee Family, what they did and their ideologies. I can't tell if Shimio wrote this or someone else, but the incoherent writing spells out their fanatical thinking and hatred for society. It's fascinating as abnormal psychology, but doesn't bear relevance to our current problem. The author seems extremely pious. Multiple pages wax on about H Shrine. They seriously believed we'd face divine wrath if the shrine fell to ruin. All the suicides in the forest, the numerous horrifying incidents. According to the author, they're all because of the divine wrath of H Shrine. Of Hentai Shrine, there's no escape. H Shrine, divine wrath. Strange, that part sticks out to me. This whole thing feels kind of divine, so it's understandable. I will win that bid. Mio the Hedgehog is gonna happen. But he's not a hedgehog, he's a ham. I get 50 bucks in bits to call them Cuntfuggle. You know what? If you really want to, I would adhere to that name. Or just Mio, I'm not that fussy. Call it Sir Hamilton Hamsworth II. Danny, you better not. That'd be funny though. Cuntfuggus. Cuntfuggle. After I finish screaming through, I tell the other mark bearers what it says. Ugh, enough of that crap. Divine wrath, curses, it's too much. Guess I can't write it off then. It's no more ridiculous than the idea that spirits really exist. We're dealing with the supernatural, so just about anything is fair game. Divine wrath. Needs to happen now. In a few days, I'll have a ton of them. Oh my god, this is reminding me of Storage Wars. Yup. No. I don't know, Paul. You might be outbid here. At whenever it happens. If that's true, then I still have that slight anxiety about hamsters biting my fingers. But it's probably not as bad as I remember it being. I'm an adult. I can take the pain. It is almost dawn. We must end today's investigation. Please rest. I am sure all of you are tired from walking on the mountain. Wait, not to mention, hamsters cost like 20 bucks. They're like really cheap. Call the hammy hamster. Call it hamster or call it hammy? Can regrow fingers, dummy. I ain't Namekian. I can't regrow limbs when I want. I haven't been this wiped out since the last time I was at baseball club. Sorry, but I gotta go crash. Well, you've earned it. Later. You helped me take on that big asshole. Too much has happened today. I need a break from it all. I'll think about the future more once I've gotten some rest. Well, good night. Bye-bye. Just call it hamster. Hey, Yoshiki, I've decided to leave tomorrow, too. I'll miss you. Cut the sap, it's gross. Anyway, I'm satisfied. That big string of missing persons causes cases the force couldn't solve. I figured out what was behind it. And I've basically closed the honeybee family case I've chased for years. The truth you're seeking can be found here, huh? Mary's something else, isn't she? I can finally visit someone's grave. His expression's still the same, but it feels like he's more at peace. He accomplished what he set out to do. That's good. Hey, Yoshiki. This whole thing is too dangerous. I'm reckless, but that doesn't mean I don't care if I live or die. Sticking my neck out for you past this point is just too risky. Sorry. A tremor runs through his clenched fist. If you manage to escape your death, I'll buy you a drink sometime. See ya. Hey, he's alright. Oh, axolotls can regrow stuff too? Call him axolotl. No, Mio. Allows a quick change. Hamsterotl. Axolotl. Hamelotl. I'm conflicted. Mio the axolotl. Hamelotl. This is a tongue twister now. Lord Yoshiki, please inform me once you are ready to rest. Good night. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. The truth behind Shimio Other. So, let's see. No. See if there's anything different. Okay, deeper in the pages I go, the more childish and nonsensical it turns. Okay, so this is all the new shit. Found another suicide victim. The divine wrath is accelerating. Spoke with the voice at the shrine again. Divine wrath comes. Must love bees more or no promised land. That's no good. A traitor among family. Disinherited. Sacrificed. Shrine and me happy. Hate the police. Almost ready to discard body. Soon, soon. Last day everyone went to promised land. So why am I the only? Oh, body, not enough. Holes, need more. For whatever reason, Shimio didn't die during the family's mass suicide. I wonder why. Does that mean the voice from the shrine wasn't a hallucination, and some kind of divine wrath turned him into a monster? And the traitor policeman from the journal. It must be somehow related to Mashida. No time to check now. It kind of reminds me of actually JoJo Part 6 that I'm reading right now, because there's a stand user who was the leader of a cult, and he tried to do a mass suicide. It was a big fire. But he alone survived. And so he was put into jail and, you know. I vote with my fists. I have a big one. Get a dark furred hamster in anticipation of it. Oh yeah, that's another question. What color should I get, actually? Because there's a few different kinds. See, I vote for my friends. If I win... I can name it for me. Hamelotl. Hamelotl. It's not spoiling JoJo. That's just dropping it. That's just a character. Watching the anime. Same. It's not a spoiler. There's nothing to. It's just a backstory of one minor character. That's it. Not a big deal. White and orange. So aren't those the bear hamsters? I think that's what those are called. Also, I'm starting to have, you spill the character. Spilled him into the pages of the book. I didn't say what happens with said character. You don't even know if it's a friend or foe. So it is completely unspoiled. It is all good. Mine was white and orange and he was called Buddy. That's a good name for a hamster. It's nearly dawn, I better get some rest. Use talk to continue. Okay. I want to get that gray and white hamster and call it Oxnard. You retiring to bed? Yes. I got nothing else to do. I do feel like part 6 is starting to win me over a little more than part 5, though. Because part 5 was good, but I really like part 6 now, too. She's Jotaro's daughter, and she's doing pretty good job. It's been 3 days since Shimio's defeat. Mashida and Sho have left, leaving only Christy and I at the mansion. We've not had any new mark bearers arrive, nor any new info on any spirits. Death's footsteps keep drawing closer. Don't even know if I'm a friend or foe. Well, fair enough, I guess. Always wanted a pet, never had any. Well, you gotta get your shoob. You get your little shoob friend when you get out of there. Speaking of JoJo, we should catch back up again this weekend. Yeah. Hillary, buddy, yeah. 3 episodes is only an hour. That's true. That's not spoiling more. That's literally like baseline first chapter. They use that in the synopsis. Yeah, she is cute. I see her on Pinterest, but no big spoilers. Yeah, ain't no spoilers. That is common knowledge. Good work, Lady Christie and Lord Yoshiki. Did you obtain any clues? No, nothing really. I'd hoped, but... I see. Lady Saya's study seemed optimal to contain something of interest. Christie and I just finished investigating Saya Kujo's study. It had been full of mountains of specialized books and piles of reports. It was a daunting task, but we did our best to search through them regardless. Except it was all futile. Everything was about healing the spirit. Nothing mentioned the mark at all. Hey, Mr. Yoshiki. Don't you think it's useless to keep searching the mansion? You have any other ideas, then? Well, remember what I said about H-Shrine? Yeah. Right, of course you would. I was thinking, maybe the shrine is connected to all this spirit stuff. That's what Shimio's note said, right? Everything happening in the forest is the divine wrath of H-Shrine. Then you think the mark and the spirit activity are because of this divine wrath? It's definitely a possibility. Disasters happen in many ghost stories and myths because of the wrath of gods. Isn't there value in looking into it? Yeah, maybe. Exactly what I expect from you. Always so quick on the uptake. I think you're giving me a little too much credit, but thanks. Didn't know we had a daughter. Need to think of cute hammy names. I guess this is happening then. It's not common knowledge for those who avoid it. That's true. But it's also not really a big spoiler or anything. It's just like, oh, by the way, this happens. I'm gonna call it Kakyo and her Oh, yeah, call it No, don't crush it. Caesar! I'd call it Caesar. That's actually a pretty decent name. Well, for Caesar the hamster, yeah, it's a pretty decent name. Yeah, well, bid for it. Get out of here with your crushing fetish. I was thinking of battle tendencies. I wouldn't mind seeing that again. That was a fun watch. Christie's brimming with confidence. She seems in a much better mood than she was 3 days ago. She's a famous reporter after all, so maybe this is what she's really like. When she's not trying to kill herself, yeah. So Mary, I'd like to go see H-Shrine. You don't mind, do you? It is true many unpleasant rumors surround that forest. If the cause is H-Shrine, there may be some clues there. But even if there are, if it's spiritual, then how are normal humans like us supposed to find it? Christy and I don't have spiritual powers. In that case, could you bring me along with you to H-Shrine? Hey! I should be able to sense this presence of anything spiritual. I can act as a guide as well. You know that shrine? Yes, in truth, it enshrines the guardian deity of the Kujo family. Over the generations, the heads have taken care of the shrine. However, that came to an end after the recent war resolved. As one who serves the Kujos, I am concerned about its present state. Then bringing you along would mean I have to carry you, don't I? Dude, she's probably like super light. So make me go into my savings. No, don't go into your savings. I don't want you to spend that much. I like to go into these things with as little knowledge as possible. I will make you cattle tendency. Most triumphant third of the triumvirate, Caesar the hamster. Call the hamster Biggie Cheese. Yeah, that's not bad either. This game sure has interacted. It's a visual novel, Paul. That's the kind of game these are. Kind of game this is. Yeah, Caesar really is a decent name. I like that. As is impossible. But now, what color would Caesar be? Would that still be orange and white? As it is impossible for me to walk, I would agree with that assessment. I'm sorry to inconvenience you. An overgrown forest in the dead of night. I'm not looking forward to having to carry Mary all the way to the shrine. Ah, suck it up. You look worn out and we haven't left. It's a small price to pay if we can get any hints about the spirits. That's true. I think Mary's eager about this too, so I'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. Okay, let's go back to the forest. Alright, well, that's that. Back to the forest of death. Tie in blue. Let's not do that. I'm gonna spend all $1,600 on that damn hamster. Visual dribble. Now, come on now. Paul, just because you don't like them doesn't mean it's bad. Orange and white, yes. Okay. Well, I suppose we have our contender. Maybe we don't even need the contest now. We got a good name already. Before we leave, we put Mary in the back seat. Thank God she's not as heavy as she looks. Yeah, see? No big deal. Should be able to carry her just fine. By the way, Mr. Yoshiki. By the way, you know, you save that money. You gotta see PK. You gotta go up and see her with that money. Have you read the files over there? What? Points to the right side of the room and shelves packed with film canisters. And also files. Not yet. I've searched most of the mansion, but I haven't checked the garage. Oh, really? Christy grabs a file and flips through the pages. Looks like articles on various crimes, all committed by Saya. Oops. Clippings cover every incident in H City and the surrounding... We're in Hentai City as well? Damn. What a place to be alive. The surrounding area, with Miss Kujo looking into criminal activity. Any of it look related to the mark? No, not as far as I can tell. These are all extremely old. The most recent is dated 5 years ago. She puts the file back. She's gone! Oh. Alright, should we head out soon? Yeah, that'd be optimal. File my 160,000 bits now, Paul. What color options are there at Pet Shop? Let's see, I know there's black. There is orange and white. I think there were 3 total. But those are the 2 main ones that I remember. That was just looking online, though. I'd have to double check. Plus the free 500 I get in just a few days. I'm kidding. Yeah, I know, but still. The blue hammies, really? They exist? They'd probably charge more for them. They'd probably be like a premium color or something. Yeah, it would be a shame you couldn't see PK, and I need to... it would be a shame if I could just stop talking and forget how to use words for a second. And I named the hamster... Hey, typing on phone. Ah, y'all are waking up my craving for a pet. H City bitch, H City bitch. Is that panty and stocking? No, that's D City Rock. I park outside the entrance of the forest and gather Mary into my arms. Carry her princess style. We make our way to the familiar arch. There's still a long way to go. A middle-aged man carrying a doll. You're practically a ghost story yourself if someone sees you. She's got a point. Ooh, that's some dim lighting. Makes it a little scary. I'm very sorry to cause you such trouble. Mary stares at me as I hold her. Mary, it is an honor and a privilege. Don't even worry about it. Whoa. Didn't mean to flick that. Her skin and her hair glint bewitchingly when the light from the flashlight catches them. I have not been outside in a long time. You don't say. And I go hiking in the arms of such a fine gentleman. Hey, watch it now. This is a very precious experience. She sounds about to say experiment. She sounds as dispassionate as ever, but is she actually having fun? Still, what is it the term, the kudere, that don't show expressions? Still, it is just as the rumors say. This forest is filled with the curses and resentment of the dead. Simply, their presence is enough to drive the living mad. The land is tainted. I can see why it has given birth to monstrous spirits. I bet if you track down the cause of it, it'll be the divine wrath. Let's hurry to the shrine. Yes, let's. Let's see. Call a hamster PK. Caesar. Caesar! Paul isn't even subbed. I don't feel threatened. Shade. I always feel threatened. As a mod, I'll just disqualify him. Oh, snap. We reach the old Tory gate with no trouble. We stand and watch for a while, but nothing comes out of the beehives. They seem to be sleeping. Yeah, let's just chance it then. It is most likely because Shimio is now gone. 8th shrine is up those stone steps. You feeling brave? At Mary's direction, we walk toward the gates. A small black shadow flits across our feet. Hey, it's you again! Are you the final boss? Is that what this is? Just following me, keeping tabs on me? So this is the rabbit you told me about, Lord Yoshiki. You are correct, it is very cute. The rabbit stares up at the two of us. Then it runs away. Then disappears toward the shrine. What in the world was that about? What do you think, Mary? Mary without sound. Felt a strange presence. It appears to be possessed by some kind of soul. So it's a spirit too. Indeed. Though it does not appear strong enough to give marks to humans, we know nothing of its true nature, so please proceed with caution. You got it. Follow the rabbit under the Tory gate and up the stone steps. Call the hammy Ponyo. Get a goldfish and call it Ponyo. Yeah, that'd be more appropriate. It seems everyone's is set on Caesar though, and I like that name too. give him a little bandana around his ears. At the top we find the wilderness creeping in. There doesn't seem to be anything here but an old altar. Is this 8th shrine? Sadly, it has fallen into disrepair. Leave some dojins as an offering, and the spirits will accept your apology. The war was over 50 years ago. I suppose this was to be expected. That black rabbit is gone. Deserted shrines give me the creeps. Let's hurry up and get to searching so we don't stay here long. Alright, rocks. There's a sacred Shimenawa rope on a ragged boulder. I wonder if that boulder is an Iwakura. I don't know what you're saying. What's that? According to ancient Shinto tradition, it's a sacred rock that a god descended on. It's not uncommon for the rock itself to become an object of devotion. Alright. How about Headless Man over here? Headless Buddha statues are buried in the ground. Creepy. I wonder what happened here. That's what we're trying to find out, genius. Okay, and that just leaves the main shrine. Sonic Boom. The most glorious of ham-hams, Caesar. Just keep giant crucifixes away from Caesar, though. He has a tendency to knock him over. Hey. If you name it Caesar, you have to get a black and white one to match the Zappelli hat. Yes. Make a little hat. Blow some bubbles. So much potential. It's a wooden shrine altar. A clouded old mirror serves as the Go Shintai. Looks like it's true that no one's taken care of this place for a long time. I peek inside the altar just in case, but all I find is a thick layer of dust. The Go Shintai is outside and the altar is empty. That's concerning. I don't think there's any more we can search. As the music fades out completely and bad things start to happen. Buddha statues concern me. Why are all the ones within the shrine missing their heads? Because Shimio is a freak, man. Shinto and Buddhism were ordered to be separated during the Meiji period. Before then, many shrines were dedicated to both. Each shrine was much the same, but in the Meiji period, there was a push to make Shinto the main religion. The faiths were forced apart. Extremists stole the Buddhist statues from shrines and desecrated them. Oh, they going to hell. Oh, the famous anti-Buddhist movements. So this is where that happened. No, it was done in a public space as they wanted to make a show of it. The broken statues were carried here to serve as a memorial for worship. The Cujo family head was said to be aggrieved, so he moved them in secret. Seems that all the broken statues from around H City were buried here. Strange. You said they were worshipped, but this place is pretty much a ruin. You have a keen eye, Lord Yoshiki. The shrine was subsequently dug up and the statues were stolen. So they came all the way into this huge forest just to carry off broken statues. Who would do something like that? They would. That I do not know. I merely heard that they were stolen 50 years ago, around the time of the war. Actually, it was a stone shaped like a crucifix and a vampire made it break from the ceiling. Actually, makes Caesar a small pillar that depicts his adventures. He was a big boy. Caesar doesn't like pillar men, though. Caesar's pillar, though, the one that depicts his battles and victories. I'll see what I can do. So the statues were broken, thrown away, and then dug up. They say the Buddha has a wealth of patience, but even he'd get angry. Could that anger have turned to divine wrath and given birth to the Markan spirits? Mary, have you been able to feel the presence of any spirits or whatever? About that, this land is much more foreboding than I had imagined. The enmity of the forest swallows all else. It is hard to sense beneath it. So, too much background noise, right? Yes, although I do sense the same presence as Lady Christie's mark, however faint. I'm sure the spirit that gave her the mark is somewhere in the forest. So after all that, we're only able to reconfirm something we already knew. Shame. Forgive me, I was unable to. You don't have to apologize, Mary. We learned plenty of value here. What do you mean? I'll tell you on the way back. First, let's get the hell out of here. This place gives me the creeps. Maybe it's the ill will Mary sensed. Maybe it's those zombies up in the corner. Maybe it's those men that we passed that were hanging from ropes. You know, the suicide people. We leave a shrine walking down the beast trail toward the forest entrance. Maybe it's because of that strange tale, but for some reason I feel like someone is watching us from the darkness of the trees. Could it be rabbit spirits? Could it be Kool-Aid Man? Could it be Billy Mays waiting to promote something from beyond the dead? I don't know. That's part of the story. Remember to blow one singular bulb. Alright, Paul, I'm sorry to disappoint. Every game I play is boring to you, so I don't know what to tell you. But alright, bye. Should do some laundry. It's piling up a bit. I did laundry today, actually. I did my towels. We should all do laundry. I did my part. All my clothes hidden in my wardrobe. Again, driving back to the mansion. As we break out of the dense forest, I can see building lights pop up here and there. Well, that was a complete waste of time. My anxiety lifted. I don't even bother to filter the words that slip out of my mouth. I don't think that's true. It's all coming together for me. Without further prodding, Christie starts in on her theory, passion evident in her voice. I believe Shimio was right. H Shrine is definitely what's causing all the strange stuff in the forest. I'm sure it's those stolen statues. Don't you agree? I wonder. It feels like we just don't have enough info at this point to say one way or the other. But there's no denying that a lot of strange things are going on in that forest. Between all the suicides and Shimio wandering around, it couldn't just be coincidence, could it? I mean, it could. But, you know, the marks. If we research the shrine, we can't just go home. If we research the shrine, we might learn more about the mark. I feel that's a lot safer than risking our lives looking for the spirits. That's true. Don't you think? You might be right. My replies are half-hearted, which isn't what Christie was hoping for, so she falls silent. An awkward, uncomfortable silence settles. I mean, maybe you're just focusing on driving. Some people can't talk and drive at the same time. Lord Yoshiki, please stop the car. Mary speaks for the first time since we entered the car. What is it? I sense a presence similar to Lady Christie's mark close by. Oh ho! Plenty of time to drink some water. Let's see, all my clothes are in a massive laundry pile. My parents always occupy the machines. Yeah, that's annoying. I have a telescope that takes up all of my closet so I can't hide my clothes. Sit in the corner. I have a hamper that I toss all my junk in. I do it every week, because I'm a good boy. It goes up to your neck. Oh my god. You should get rid of you should donate those clothes. You should give them to some nice people. Yeah, your flannels, I'm in the sweater life. Following Mary's request, I park in a vacant rest stop on the outskirts of H City. Christy and I step out of the car. Uh-oh. Gah. Ooh. It's getting more intense. Suddenly scalding. Something nearby? Look, someone's over there. No, that's a phone. Oh, hey. Small girl steps out of the telephone box. Why is a kid outside this time of night? Thank you for bringing me out here this late at night, Eita. I got to talk with Hanayome. Oh yeah? Glad to hear it. Whoa. Look at this otaku. A rather round young man appears stepping out of the shadows. You got your question answered, Suzu? Yeah, it's okay now. Hanayome sure is amazing, though. She knows where everything is. You got that right. She helped me find my limited edition Love and Hero phone strap I dropped. What's Love and Hero? What? You don't know? They're a popular idol group here. They've been all over TV lately. I'm surprised you haven't heard. TV's restricted at home. Mom says it rots your brain. I can relate. I had those restrictive parents. I'm very sorry. Oh, Eita, is the bus coming soon? It'll get better, I promise. Oh, the last bus is on its way. We better go. We'll be in big trouble if your mom finds out we went out. What is your relation, exactly? Just curious. Yes, my junk, otherwise known as dirty laundry. I like my shirts, though. I have a lot of nice ones. Not like dress shirts, just nice shirts, and like they have art on them that I like. Winter is hoodie and jeans. Yes, sir. Except for me, it's a jacket, but same difference. Talking about my clean clothes, my dirty ones are in. Oh, all your clean stuff is in. Man, you need to get on your shit there, Cinema. I was gonna give them to charity, but I need to wash them. The only thing I ever wear are sweatshirts, hoodies, and jeans. Or sweaters. Sweaters. Looks like it's one word. But it's different things. I mainly wear my work clothes, and then when I'm home, I only wear jeans. And a hoodie when I feel a little chilly. Do some of your most unused hoodies. We watch from a distance for a while, but it's hard to determine the relationship. Pain for my scar is suddenly gone. Hey, Christy, what do you think? I turn, but Christy isn't there. Oh, God. Hey, you there, just how do you know that girl? Depending on your answer, I'll report you for child abduction. Yeah! Well, there goes Christy hounding the poor guy. Just calm down. I try to placate her, but she won't budge. The man stumbles over his words. He looks flustered and overwhelmed. Hey, lady, don't be mean to Ada. The girl rushes to stand defensively in front of him and glares at us. She seems a lot more level-headed than the flustered guy behind her. I asked him to help me, okay? I wanted to talk to Hanayome, so I had him come with me. Who's this Hanayome you keep mentioning? A ghost who helps find things. People say that you can talk to her from this telephone box. A ghost, huh? Thanks, kid. She looks at me. We're both thinking the same thing. Earlier, the mark was hurting, so maybe... You guys look serious. What's going on? He nervously glances between us. Does this scar look familiar at all? I show them the mark on my right arm. Hey, hold on. What is this? That looks exactly like mine. Oh, no! Pulls off one of his gloves and reveals the mark on his hand. It's the cursed scar, yeah? I saw an article on it in Upart's Monthly. They say it causes amnesia, even kills you, but that's nonsense. It's not all true, right? Right? Sounds like you'd heard the rumors, but chose to not do anything about it. Well, good job. It's no surprise, really. It's tough to believe it's real until your memory loss starts becoming noticeable. I got one of those too. It showed up on my left wrist when I made that phone call. Oh, God damn it. You screwed yourself then. I have to hang all my clothes though. Every week it's such a chore. You just gotta do it one at a time. You know? Like take 5 minutes, like throw on some music or something and just throw them on. And it's all nice and neat. Don't hang you. Hanging out the laundry in the basement is a big ick. I'll hang myself to my... No! No! Stop it. Pulling up my sleeve, she shows us her mark. We both have the mark, and after calling Hanayome, that's more than a coincidence. Well, we can't just leave them here. Let's bring them to the mansion. We tell them what's going on and ask them to go to Kujo Mansion. It surprisingly doesn't take much to get them to come. I thought it'd take more convincing. I would have thought so too. Could partially be because they missed the last bus while talking with us. Oh, right. Sorry. Before they climb in, I warned Mary to stay quiet until we get back. Might be a bad idea to freak them out. And not the fact that there is a doll in the backseat of the car. Then again, the otaku might get it. Like, it's so awesome. First, we introduce ourselves. The man's name is Eita Nakamatsu. The girl is Suzu Morimiya. They tell us they met through the readers column in Uparts Monthly. Suzu mentioned she was interested in Hanayome and Eita told her what he knew. Then she pestered him into bringing her to the rumored telephone box. That could have gone wrong, you know, but we'll avoid that for the time being. They were out this late because of her. Her parents sound pretty strict. Her mother keeps a close eye on her after school and she needs permission to go out. So she snuck out of the house after her mother went to bed. Hanayome is just as famous at my school as Hanahiko is. Hey Eita, please tell them about those rumors. Do I have to? Okay, fine. Eita reluctantly tells us at Suzu's request. Yeah, I have to. Fine, I'll do it while I watch the stream. I'm good. Yeah, see, there you go. It's perfect. Like, why is it everything else my arms can handle, but when it comes to laundry, my arms ache after one piece of clothing? Yeah, why? It's odd. I refuse to go for a second trip down, so I just always carry that giant heap into the basement. I mean, that's fair, too. You actually have to make a trek out of it. Shai, do you have a disease like Usopp, where if he does certain things he doesn't like, he immediately dies? They're just rumors I read, but... Hey! Hanayome, you got a rather big head. That could be problematic for my future. And here's the best music track in the game. Remember that one story? You know, the one about the public phone box in H-City? There's a ghost that looks like a bride, and she'll find what you're looking for. They're gonna show that really cool picture where she had like bloody claws that were like in the main street. That was actually pretty sick. One of my friends actually tried it. Went to the specific phone box that lets you talk with ghosts. The phone suddenly started ringing. He slowly picked up the phone and died. All I could hear was this weird smacking noise. Stayed on the line until... Did you see it? He heard a woman whisper, so he did what the rumor said to do and said, "No, I haven't seen it." Then she said, "What do you want to see?" I love Hanayome. Necklad. She's one of my faves. She has I can't be bothered to do my laundry disease. I know what H-City is. Well, yeah, it's Hentai City. I thought that was common knowledge. His cat had gone missing, so he asked where it was. When he looked where the woman said it really was there. So the rumors are totally true. I want to go ask her where my future bride is now. Oh, want to come with me? Like now? Because weren't we going to the mansion? Yeah, too late. There. I carry Mary from the car and gently place her back on the sofa. Thank you very much. Being in your arms is not bad, but I am most calm when I'm here. Aw, that's nice of you. The doll really talked. I can't say I expected that. And does that mean all that stuff about the mark is true too? On the way over, we updated Suzu and Eita with just about all they needed to know. You know, I'm wondering, I keep eyeing his shirt and wondering if that's actually a real series. It's probably not. But there is that Shonen Jump series that's going right now about the hot springs with all the spirits in it. I doubt that's what it's referencing, though. They may not completely believe us, but they're not rejecting it outright either. Seems like Eita in particular has already experienced some memory loss. Something about forgetting the names of anime characters or voice actors. Well, you see enough of those and, you know, stuff starts to blur together, you know. Chrissy looked at him strange, but he appears to be taking it quite seriously. And Suzu snuck out of her house because she believed the rumors about Hanayome. They both believed in the occult already. I'm pretty sure they'll help us find a way to escape the mark. Granted, they're also really curious about Hanayome. Fair enough. My overall faves chapter is chapter 5. Man boobs. Thanks, Dan. It has the best spook feeling. Well, we'll get there. I thought you liked chapter 3 the best, though. And I have no idea what's well, I mean, I don't know what to expect after what we've already gone through. And apparently, I did look this up. I wanted to see how many chapters there were. So 5 is the last one. And then there's the DLC one that's not out yet. I think that was actually coming, was it this month? It was, I know it was soon. Not this month, next February. I don't know how much it was, though. Pardon me, but may I speak? The marks on Suzu and Eita, they are likely from Hanayome. And Lady Christie, the feeling I sense from your mark is the same as theirs. So we can assume Hanayome also gave the mark to you. Do you recall encountering her? Something weird did happen. Right before I entered the forest, I stepped in the phone box on T Mountain. The phone rang out of nowhere. Oh, it might be because of that. The telephone box at that rest area is also in the rumors of Hanayome. But I didn't pick it up. It creeped me out, so I left. I was never able to give that person one final call because of that. Who are you talking about? It is not for children to know. Fine. So there are other phone boxes like that? I think. There are 3 that Hanayome will call from. The one we went to in the A Highway parking lot is one. And one is at T Mountain Rest area. That's the one Miss Christie went to. And Eita, where's the last one? At the park by T Apartment Complex. It's the only one inside the city. But why just those 3 locations? Dunno. The BBS I read didn't say. Mister, do you really think Hanayome is the one who gave us the marks? Not that it matters, but it seems like too much of a coincidence. The rumors about Hanayome go back 5 years, and no one's ever mentioned that if you call her, you'll get a mark. Suzu's right. Rumors about this mark thing only popped up super recently. Chapter 3 is my favorite ghosty, Chapter 5 is the best overall, okay. Plus you'll piece together what H City is with basic knowledge. Alright. Also, it's a constant, it's a development. So the city, it's a big conspiracy and the city itself is haunted as fuck. Mountain crack, mountain whack, mountain track, mountain lack, mountain sack. T mountain, titty mountain. Yeah, see, there you go. So you're saying Hanayome hasn't always been giving out the mark. If that's true, I wonder what triggered the change. Of course, I can't really say, seeing as I don't know anything about spirits. A ghost helping people find what they're looking for, that's pretty strange. Definitely the definition of ghost story. Hey, Mr. Yoshiki, if those rumors are true, why don't we try asking where the stolen statues are? If we return them to their places, it might just save our lives. Search for the Buddha statues. If Christie's right, we might be able to escape the mark without fighting a spirit. That's true. Mary, what do you think? A good question. Objects with human forms are easily able to gain inexplicable powers. Bleeding stone statues, cursed dolls, there are many examples. Historical statues of gods and Buddhas would certainly be no exception. Asking Hanayome about them would be a good idea. So says the doll before our eyes that has the inexplicable power to talk. Maybe it wouldn't be strange that Buddha statues could bring down divine wrath. Lord Yoshiki, may I add, as I explained previously, your mark is different from the others. Vanquishing spirits seems to weaken your mark's power. It's been several days since she told me that I was going to die. Taking care of the spirits we encountered is likely how I'm still among the living. What are you trying to say? I cannot say what the relationship between your mark and Hanayome is, but it is true it is in your best interest to track down spirits. I hope you will guide these mark bearers this evening as well. You got it. Can't really picture Christy and Ada facing off against a spirit by themselves. If they failed, then a child would suffer the deadly consequences. That would weigh heavily on me. BRB getting a big glass of milk. I'm thirsty, but if I go downstairs, I'll get yelled at. Well then, maybe best avoid that. No turning back, I'll figure something out. Thank you. Mary bows her head slightly. Now you should begin investigating Hanayome. Why does she only call from these 3 public phones within H City? Her secret may lie in the answer. You visited the parking lot already. Please investigate T Mountain and the Park by T apartment complex. Alright. Rumors of Hanayome, other. That's a lot of dialogue, so let's get that saved. Grazie. Okay, so partner. Suzu's, she's cool. No way. She knows what the fuck's up. So I guess it doesn't matter then? Zuzu! Knuckles are all chapped and scratched. Help. Get some cream on those. I know how that goes. My hands are rough from the work that I do. So I gotta put cream on every night. There's only a little bit of milk left, so I took half because my stepmom nags for finishing the milk. Well, at least you got some. The phone booth stands solitary on the edge of the vacant rest area. An endless sea of trees stand behind it. Christy must have run into the forest after she heard the phone ring. Hi, Dougie. Can hear a dog howl from nearby. Always go to the rest area. Cream. Cream Knuckles. No. No. It almost sounds sad, but I'm probably just imagining it. I feel like that dog's calling someone. I think it's looking for its master. You understand it? Kind of, yeah. We have a dog at home, too. And that one's not a regular dog. What do you mean? It's a ghost dog! Pretty sure it's... Oh. Yeah, it actually was. Spirit or ghost or something. Oh, oops. I'm only supposed to talk about that stuff with my mom's friends. People will think I'm weird if I do. But you understand, don't you? Yeah. Can she sense the supernatural? I always felt like something was different about her from the start. She's that young girl from Batum. But, except she can actually talk in this. Anyways, I'd always felt like something was different about her from the start. Anyway, mister, I think that's the telephone booth that's in the Hanayome rumors. Rumors say the phone is supposed to ring if you wait by it for a while. I'm guessing waiting outside doesn't count. Yeah, I think you're right. When I called there, it didn't ring until I went inside. But the booth is too small for 2 people. Either I or Suzu will have to go in. Should I go in? No, I'll go in. I can't stand around and make a kid do this. Yeah, see, I think we picked the right partner. She can talk to supernatural shit. She can sense it. Has me a big slurp of cherries and berry squash. I was really disappointed there was never a second season of Batum. Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. I've been following the manga for years. It finally finished in Japan. I think it has 27 volumes, and the newest one to come out is 23. I think this month or next month or something. So it's finally reaching a conclusion, and there aren't any scans online either. There are, but it cuts off after like chapter 90 or something. That make me more thirsty. Get thirsty, bitch. Damn. Savage. It's cramped inside and almost impossible to move around at all. I'd be a sitting duck if a spirit attacked me while I'm in here. Also, the opening song for Batum kicked ass, too. Clouded glass makes it hard to see the outside. That just makes me more nervous. I wonder how long I have to wait until the phone rings. Past the time I glance around at the inside of the booth. There's a poster attached to the window. Help our investigation. On the night of 2/8/1990X, an assault took place in the forest nearby. If anyone has any info on this case, notify H Police Department. This is dated 5 years ago. Looks like something terrible happened here. Uh-oh. Phone begins to ring. Hesitantly reach out and pick it up. Alright, rock and roll. By the way, PK, how is Chapter 4 compared to the rest of this stuff? Because no one's mentioned Chapter 4 yet. Only sound I hear is a dial tone. No one's there. What's going on? Oh. Suddenly there's a strange noise. At this point, I'll have to buy the manga. What are Axel's gonna do in this survival part? Die? Yeah, probably will die. Wonder if he'll get it right. Crunching, smacking like the sound of saliva as someone chews. Did you see it? Question mark? Tucked in the smacking is a woman's voice. Voice is creepy, cold, and chills me down to the bone. Also, speaking of animes, I was disappointed never got... Wait a minute. Disappointed never got another season. Magi was a good one that ended on a cliffhanger. I've heard of that one. Isn't that a more popular series? Or maybe it's more of a smaller following? I don't know. But I keep hearing it pop up. I never saw it. Chapter 4 is freaky. You'll find out about them snakes. Ooh. That one sounds interesting, because they never really answered that before. Is this Hanayome? Did you... I want a 3rd season of Origairu. That's what I want. I would kill for that. She asks a second time. The rumors mention that I should say... I haven't seen it. Very seriously, I say I haven't seen it. I think. Uh-oh. What do you want to see? Season 3 of Origairu. Season 3 of Haruhi Suzumiya. It's going exactly as the rumor said. Hanayome is supposed to tell you the location of whatever you're looking for. Christy told me to ask about the Buddha statues that were stolen from H Shrine. I'll give it a try. Yeah, No Game No Life Season 2. Like, I still gotta watch the movie. It's been on my shelf for months. Sneckos. Buddha statues. Lord Buddha. Doesn't your arm already have the mark of the Buddha on it? Tell me, you want a new Buddha? What? Why are you doing that? Tell me. Well, tell me. Tell me, tell me. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me. Tell me, 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 tell me. Tell me! Jesus Christ, dude. Someone's a little Curious George on the phone. The woman's scream is still ringing in my ears. I feel sick. Must be because of my brush with that blood-curdling insanity. Why didn't she answer my question? What was different from when the others asked? The mark on my arm burns dully, like it's reminding me it exists. Maybe this is why she was acting strangely. And she did say something to the effect that Buddha gave me this mark. Was she just too insane to differentiate between Buddha and a monstrous spirit? Or is this mark really the work of divine wrath from the Buddha statues? I wait a while longer, but the phone doesn't ring again. There's no point in staying here. You ain't gonna believe what happened in there. As soon as I leave the booth, Suzu comes up to me. It's heavy on action, though. It's a pretty great anime. There are 2 seasons of Magi, The Labyrinth of Magic. Yeah, that's right. Being the first season. And The Kingdom of Magic. Yeah, another friend of mine, he was the one who was really into that. And he watched them all, and he was wanting more. I think that's why I'm familiar with it. She's a screechy bitch. You don't look good. Did something happen in there? Tell Suzu about my conversation with Hanayome. I wonder what's going on. She answered my question okay. Suzu's brow furrows in confusion. Do you want to see about that other telephone box? Maybe some clues are there. Or you can try one more time there. There's no time to get lost in thought. The last phone booth is at the Park by T Apartments in the other direction. We'll head there after stopping at the mansion. It's probably wise to ask Mary what she knows since it's on the way. That's true. New info is added. The second phone box. Yeah. Les Amscray. Prank caller. Excuse me, is your refrigerator running? Yes. Well, then you better go catch it! Okay, so that was the rest area, so the park? Be like, did you see it? What did you want to see? D's nuts. Ha, got him. Okay, yeah, this is the right place. See a small park tucked between all of the looming apartment buildings. There's no one here. I guess everyone's already asleep. That's a nice little area. It reminds me of Yakuza. I want to play more Yakuza. Sure, that's the telephone booth from the rumors. Well, now that I'm here, I should do a Grinch animation. I do plan to use that voice for something in the near future. But not an animation, but it will be in a video. I still have no idea why Hanayome hung up on me. Followed the rumors exactly. Where did I go wrong? I scratched my head. The way the second season ends is really good and leaves you begging for answers. But that ended years ago. I have to get more into manga so I can read up on anime continuations. Yeah, man. There's like Gantz. You like Gantz? Because that shit the anime went for about 7 volumes. The entire series is 37. So, and some crazy shit happens, and it's my favorite manga, and I love it. And Gunslinger Girl, that goes a lot further too, and is really, really, really interesting. Don't adhere to the gossip, defy it. Alright. Suddenly I hear that strange voice again. Gossip, in other words, the rumors. What will happen if I don't follow the rumors? Caesar, go back to the car. There's something I want to try, but it might end up backfiring on me. Okay. Please be careful, mister. Oh, wait 1 second. I have a message from Ada. Oh? Yeah, he says there's new info on Hanayome. Here it is. Caesar hands me a note written by Ada. Don't talk about eyes or things like it when you're on the phone with Hanayome. If the call goes sideways somehow, don't say I, okay? P.S. Best to avoid anything that even sounds like I. What? Don't say I? There's nothing else? No, that's all. But Ada said that he was sure it would help. I'll keep it in mind. Alright, baby, let's give it a shot. Caesar returns to the car. So, Animus is coming to close to completion. What is Animus? Should I know this? I haven't heard of it, to be honest, but I'll look into it for sure. Gantz is a gory sci-fi shoot. Two high schoolers try to help a homeless man who falls onto train tracks. A train comes and kills them. They wake up in an apartment building. So they wake up with a bunch of other people, and a giant ball is in the room. It tells them to go and kill an alien. It gives them guns and warps them to a location. They then have to survive. And it goes from there, and it's a pretty good time. I like it a lot. Step inside and wait for the phone to ring. Gunslinger Girl is it's also kind of a dark story, but that one I'll leave the synopsis for you to check out on your own, because I don't think I'd do a good job describing it. There's a poster in this booth too. Just like the one at the rest area, this looks like it's been here for a few years. Young woman kidnapped. A young local woman was kidnapped close to this location. If you are a witness to this crime, please notify the police. Animus. Oh, Heartbound, that's right. I knew it sounded familiar. Well, great. I'll pick that up after it's done. Anime in a nutshell with Axel. You got it. Give me any series. I'll give you a summary if I know of it. There's a good chance I will, but if Heavyweights 5 years ago. I think the poster I saw at the rest area had the exact same date. Coincidence? The phone rings. Here we go. I grab the receiver and slowly pick it up. Munchy munch. I haven't seen Guilty Crown yet, actually, but I hear it falls apart in the last half. There's also some new content in the Office chapter. Oh yeah, I gotta check out the... Was it Floor Zero? Whatever it was. I hear a noise like someone chewing gum from the other end of the phone. An icy cold voice speaks. Did you see it? I saw it, baby. She didn't like that. You saw it, didn't you? You peeping Tom? You saw that thing of me. Oh. Well, that was short-lived. Oh, God. Something outside collides violently with the glass of the booth, and I can't see it. Live or die, bitch. Okay, it was Floor Zero. Tell me, how did you see it? With your own eyes or eyeglass? Okay, wait a minute. Eyeglasses. Okay, telescope. If it's picking from these three, telescope does not have any eye-sounding things in it. So let's try that. Okay. Okay. We got it. I can save myself a bit of time judging from the early choices. Sounds like something's searching around outside of the phone box. You saw it. You said you saw it. What color? A beautiful color. Red, pink, green. Oh, fuck. Pink. Pink is nice. I like pink. Oh, okay. Hey, good. Hey, good. Good. We're staying safe. You saw it. What kind of person are you? What's important to you? Your dreams, romance, love? If I had to choose... fuck. Romance. Okay, great. I guess I navigated that alright. Jesus, that was lucky as shit. Wow. Okay. Was that just a Japanese exclusive thing? The phone goes dead. Next I know, the bloody handprint is gone, and so is the ominous presence. It's one of my favorite anime, but then again, it has been quite some time since I last saw it. Boy, you lucky you didn't say love. Well, okay, here's what I'm thinking, is that in the original version, in Japanese, there were characters that were... They could be read as I, or the pronunciation or the symbolism had to do with I or something, and that didn't carry over. Because, yeah, exactly. The Ashitaru was I. So that didn't carry over. So is it just nonsense then? Is it just a guessing game in this English version? Because it seems like that's the case, except for the first question, because that one actually makes sense. But the next two don't. So yeah, I just got lucky. Questions she asked me were strange. She was particularly anxious about what I had seen. I think I did a good job not mentioning anything like eyes in my... I guess. Thankfully. Overly cautious, overly being seen, maybe that's where her secret lies. I exit the booth and Suzu rushes up to me. My mark suddenly started hurting. Did something happen? You could say that. Tell Suzu about what happened in the telephone booth. I wonder what that was about. Oh. Okay. That does make sense. Yeah, green color of the booth and red of the handprints. But what about the second one with love? So you got love, romance, and dreams. Does that relate outside of Japanese though? Guess there's no way she'd know the answers. At least that I mean, you saw the color thing. I didn't see that. I just picked pink because I don't know. Huh? There's something on the ground. Sure enough, there's a folded up piece of paper lying near the booth. Looks like a piece of stationery. I don't think it was there before I went to the phone box. I pick up the paper and open it. To Seiko, I'll dispel all of your heartache, so forget that horrible incident and take your quiet rest up in heaven. Okay. Things that you can see. All the other options had something that had nice sound on it. Most wrong options had the word I in it, which sounds like I. Yeah, but... Well, okay, pink was, that did have I in it. Yeah, what the hell? That has I in it. So that was me being dumb, I guess. But it still was the right choice. It just wasn't the color that related to the other elements. I was going to pick up on the color one at first. I did guess pink, but that was only based on shot. Yeah, I liked pink, so I picked pink. An incident. Posters I saw on the telephone booths mentioned something like that too. Can they be connected? Ask Suzu what they think. Okay, but so I'll give it to the first two. There's actually context there, but the third one seems like... I don't know. It just seems like it's not something that is actually understandable outside of the original. That's just my interpretation, though. Maybe it could be. But yeah, nothing you see with your eyes on the screen. That does make sense color-wise now. Dreams is probably what you can see in your sleep. But what about love and romance? I guess you can see... Well, no, you can see romance. Because it's like people together. And love you can also see. So I guess that one's just a play on words. That one might be the guess. Is it a coincidence or... Suzu worries that her lip... we've gone to all the boxes now. Should we go back? I want to share all of this with Eita and Miss Christie. Yeah. We should probably head back for now. New info is added to the spirit file. The third phone box. Alright, let's head on back. Anyways, I'm not going to think too hard about it. I'm just glad I didn't screw it up. Oh, welcome back. Christie's there in the garage. She's going through the files full of articles on criminal cases. How did the investigation go? Almost died. Susan and I tell Christie what we discovered. I see. I can see Christie's mind working. Hey, Mr. Yoshiki. You know those posters and that bit of stationery you found? Could they be linked to Hanayome? She might have been someone who was caught up in the incident and killed. And if that's the case, then... She glances over at the files. The dates were 5 years ago, right? Then there might be an article on what happened here in these files. Let's get Ada to help out too. We'll get a move on. Pretend they're manga, you'll breeze right through it. All four of us begin reading through the files. Clippings range from the smallest dispute to the most heinous crime in each city. But they're all dated 5 years ago or earlier. Did they get stored in the garage because they're so old? After a while, I think I found it. The date matches the posters, and the victim's name is Seiko. Oh no. Seiko just can't stop dying. First corpse party, and now here. Suzu lays the file on the desk, and we all peer at it. Let's see. I'm such thirsty. I'm sorry. I mean, you could just brave it and get a drink if it's really bothering you. I wouldn't want to stay thirsty either. Files article is about an incident that happened 5 years ago. The victim's name was Seiko Hasegawa. Apparently she committed suicide in the forest by H Castle on the eve of her wedding. Oh, damn, dude. She was in her dress when she was found. Susie, you probably shouldn't read anymore. It's pretty bad. Thanks, Ada, but I want to know more about Hanayome. I feel like I need to do this. She's cringing, but she sounds determined. Between this and sneaking out at night, she's a surprisingly brave kid. Yeah. It's rather odd for someone her age. Well, not necessarily. I remember now. This happened back when I used to be a news anchor. Christy mutters just loud enough to hear. Then do you know the whole story? It was horrible. It's hard to recount. A woman was abducted by a gang while she was walking her dog. They brought her to the forest and assaulted her. People found her battered and staggering along the road the next day. The dog was run over and killed near the forest when it chased after them. Jesus Christ. It's horrifying. Yeah, but that wasn't the end of Seiko Hasegawa's misfortune. Ada somberly cuts in. His usual grin is nowhere to be found. It's well known in some circles, but her assault was photographed. Pictures were sent to her. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, that's fucked up. Yo, Bacon Step. Hey, Cam, what's up? They threatened to make them public if we didn't pay up. I already gave them a ton of money to get the photos and the negatives. Is that true, Christy? Yeah, I heard that as well. Because of all that, Miss Seiko had a mental breakdown, and in the end she hung herself. She'd been a serious, honest woman, so she just couldn't bear it. Jesus Christ, man. The cruel fate of a woman attacked before her wedding. We fall silent as that reality weighs on us. Suzu timidly speaks up, her face pale. Maybe there's a connection between what happened to Miss Hasegawa and Hanayome's phone boxes? According to the article, the incidents that wrecked her life took place near each phone box. She was abducted by the park and assaulted by the rest area. She was found wandering near the parking lot by A highway. Phone booths connect Hanayome and Seiko Hasegawa. The coincidence sends a shiver down my spine. So that note we found by the telephone booth, did Seiko's fiance write it? Most likely. What's strange is it was there and not where she committed suicide. Did Hanayome put it there? Maybe she was telling us something. I have no clue how spirits think, but if Suzu's right, then that note is an important clue for us. According to a walkthrough, dream in Japanese is yume, which contains me. That is why dream is a bad option. Okay. I seem to recall Miss Seiko's fiance was a famous musician. As a result, the case was widely publicized at the time. It happened right after they returned from a romantic trip to Greece. Old ladies were sobbing about how it made it all the more tragic. And the poor dog they brought on the trip died heroically as well. Where's the fiancé now? Well, he began acting strange due to the shock and then went missing. Some say her suicide was to follow him. But he wasn't the... You shouldn't cheer about this, dude. It's not the time. He wasn't the only one who disappeared. It sounds like all of the culprits went missing too. You hear about that online too? Well, something like that. The internet wasn't the same back then. There were only hubs. Hubs? Like pre-internet chat rooms? Everyone was talking about it on the occult hubs back then. There was one person in the community who knew way too much. I think he was one of the culprits. He brought up a bunch of things like taking pictures and all that. See, so the English title for this is Deathmark. It's for PS4. It's a visual novel game, and it bores Paul. The English version is basically a guess because it is especially important in Japanese because they're words that are predominant with the words pronounced. Yeah, so it's like I thought. So I mean, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess, but it's a shame. Well, thanks, Cam. I appreciate that. And I bet those were pictures of the assault. Yeah, that's right. After they were finished, those assholes got a camera out and took pictures of her face soaked with tears. The whole time she yelled, "Don't look, don't look." Don't look, huh? Hanayome has an extreme reaction to being seen by others. He kept going on about it night after night, until he suddenly stopped posting. People who knew him said they couldn't contact him at all. Those guys deserve to die, but it's still really creepy, you know. And we just poked the beehive by saying, "We saw you." Suddenly a line from the note pops into my head. "I'll dispel all of your heartache." Hey, Christy, do you happen to know exactly where in the forest Seiko killed herself? I was a reporter at the time, so I did go to the location. That was 5 years ago, so I don't remember exactly. I feel like I went west from that big arch at the entrance. So you're really going to go? Yeah, we might be able to figure out something about Hanayome. Hiss. Okay, mister. I'll do my best. New info is added to Spear file. Gathering info at the mansion. Other. Well, alright. There's some more content we can put down on record. I think I'll go for a little bit longer, and then I gotta get me some food. It has been quite a while since I have eaten anything. I'm going to bed. Night. Alright, good night, PK. Thanks for chilling. So we'll go to the forest and see what's up with that, and then probably call it a day. Or call it a stream, whichever. Hearing her speak, I had the impression that she had been raised well, but now that I'm out alone with her like this, it's not just that. She's... how do I put it? This is a little late, but I hope we get along. Should I call you Mr. Yoshiki? No, just Mr's fine. Having you call me by my first name is kinda... I'm sorry, that was rude of me. That's right, she's strangely mature. Suzu, is it alright if I call you that? Yes, just Suzu's fine. Okay. So what do your parents do? Yeah, it's kind of out of the blue to ask that, but we might be in some life and death situations. Even if she's just a kid, I'd like to know what kind of person she is. Right now, I'm only living with my mom. She pushes herself every day. Pushes herself? Does that mean she's a career woman who works hard at her job? I see. Sorry for the random question. Not at all. She lives alone with her mother, who works every day, which means she's basically living alone. That must be why she's so mature. Just then the tires hit a bump in the road. I can see a square gray object in the back seat through the rearview mirror. Is that thing back there yours? No, that's Ada's. He said it was a CD radio cassette player. A radio cassette player? Why? So we might need music while we drive. Want to listen to something? No, I'll pass. Gotta go too. Alright, see you later, man. The conversation grinds to a halt after that. It's like there's an invisible person between us. After falling silent a while, Suzu finally speaks up again. It only makes sense for the conversation to turn one direction. Miss Mark, did Hanayome really do this? I don't know for sure, but I think that's a natural assumption. Oh, I guess so. Suddenly it dawns on me. Why does this kid not want to treat the spirit like it's evil? No, maybe it's just Hanayome specifically. But that would be the best. What would? I mean, if Hanayome were really a nice spirit. Yeah, you're right. Her grin at me is relieved. I smile back at her stiffly, a weight in the pit of my stomach. If that's really true, then we can get through this without anyone dying. Problem is, that's impossible. I lightly rub my wrist as I watch Suzu smile out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, I really hope so. You and me both, kid. Huh? We're gonna go in the forest? Suzu was understandably terrified. Anyone would be in her shoes. No one wants to go into a dark forest at night. Especially a famous suicide spot. We'll be okay so long as we're careful. Not only that, but that big-ass spirit we killed last time. You know, maybe not a place we'd want to be, just in general. I don't believe what I said for a minute. It's just something you say at times like these. Yeah, sure. Okay. It's supposed to be west of the gate. Look to the west of the gate again. Say hey to Paul, by the way. I will when I see him again. But there's no sign of a trail. Suddenly, Suzu's face stiffens. What's wrong? It just got cold. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Follow their gaze and see a low shadow dashing out from the darkness. A dog? Certainly seems like one. It kicks up the dirt with 4 legs, but it looks off somehow. Its fur is long and disheveled, and from certain angles its face looks human. The dog stares at us, growling softly. What is it? Are you trying to tell us something? Mom says you're not supposed to talk nice to dogs like that. She says to be firm like its master. That's how you train them. If you give it attention, the dog will think it has power over you. So ignore it and stay quiet, huh? I guess that's true for humans too. Powerful people tend to ignore others. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. The dog barks loudly, then vanishes into the western underbrush. The moment it's gone, the chill in the air dissipates like it was never there. Are they trying to tell us that we should go that way? Maybe. Yeah, follow me if you want to die. I shine the flashlight on the spot where the dog disappeared. A now familiar pain shoots through my wrist. A few hours left until death closes in. Oh boy. There's probably not much time left. We better hurry. Let's check the bushes over there. New info was added to the spirit file. Investigating the forest again. Okay, so can I maybe go there? Well, doggone, I pushed my way into the underbrush. Spot the traces of what used to be a path. You could barely call it one at this point. This must be the closed hiking trail. The path goes west from the gate. It's really here. Was it trying to tell us about it? Who knows? Anyway, let's get going. Ma! There's an ugly fucking dog outside. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like, it's back again! So... this is just... whoa. Well, that's suspicious. Can't see well from here. Well, then go take a look. Feeling around in the blades of grass. Got instant camera. I've hit the switch before I realize and a red light appears. Apparently that means that the flash can be used. Does it still work? Yeah, looks like it. Turn it off and quickly stuff it in my bag. Besides, it's wise not to mention the dried blood that's stuck to the bottom of it. Yeah. Blink, motherfucker. To see is to perceive lights. Okay. That distant voice echoes in my head. True, seeing something means you're seeing the light it's reflecting. What does that have to do with Hanayome? New info is added to the spirit file around the tree covered in photos. These are photos? I shine the light on the grove of trees in front of us and catch a glimpse of something odd. Mister, what's that? Something stuck to the tree over there. Can't make it out from here. Move forward for a closer look. Whoa. Holy shit. What is this? All thought in my mind ceases. It's as if I'm unable to process what I'm seeing and my brain comes to a halt. Are these photos? There are a bunch of pictures of different people posted to the tree. But they're all... what is this? Why do all the eyes have nails? It's just a Suzu... oh yeah. For some bizarre reason, each photo has a person with nails driven through both eyes. I can't blink anymore. Attached to the nails is some kind of tape. Cold sweat drips down my back. What kind of grudge would cause someone to do something like this? I have a feeling perhaps the people who ambushed so-and-so's wife... yeah, exactly. Well, actually, I don't know if he's dead. But the husband, perhaps. All the pictures, they're all men. Suzu's mutters are just loud enough to hear. Huh? I look over the photos again. A good number of them are deteriorated, so they're hard to make out, but they may be right. Yeah, looks like it. All the subjects are men. That's clearly not a coincidence. Feel a little dizzy and step back. Through my blurry vision, something flashes in the light from the flashlight. Something wrong? Nothing, it's just over there. Something sparkled up there. Something might be there, we should check it out. Alright. Well, I mean, given... I mean, they might not be the same men. Angry feminist. You never know. Who's to say? I have my suspicions, though. Something up in the branch of the tree is reflecting light. Something must be stuck in the branches. The only way we'll be able to check it out is to climb up the trunk. You're gonna climb the tree? There aren't any cavities, knots, or branches within reach. It'll be hard to climb up it. So, yeah, let's boost her up. If that's all, then okay, I'll try. Just go out the base of the tree and let her climb up on me. Up you go. Stagger a bit, but manage to stand. I feel like I'm one of the trees now. Can you reach? Just a little to the right. I'm almost there. Susie reaches as far as she can with her hand, and I lose my balance. We both crash to the ground. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm here. She shows me her hands. It's holding the object that was stuck in the branches. Got a dog collar. What the hell's that doing up there? Collar. Makes me think of that dog we saw before coming here. Spawning that dog? I wonder who threw it away. Who knows? As I'm putting it away in my bag, I spot an inscription on the inside of the collar. Enta. Those gamma symbols next to it? Are you supposed to pronounce that? Info's out of the spirit file. Pictures on the tree. Alright. Got some items. Made some progress. I think we can call it good for now. Because now I'm getting really hungry. I think I last ate at like 7 a.m. or something. And I'm going to get me some Taco Bell. So guys, thanks for chilling today. I'm going to go. Woof, biff. Big woof. Indeed. I have a feeling we're going to see that dog again. But yeah, anyways, thanks guys for chilling. Have a good rest of your night. And I'll see you later. Bye.